morning and welcome. It's another edition of Sports This Morning on your award winning channels television. My name is Yemi Adebayo. It gives me so much pleasure to welcome you to the show this morning. There's a lot to, of course, talk about, but in our usual style, let's bring to you the news headlines that is news and reports making the rounds in this part of the world. And of course, we're going to start this morning by taking a look at this group of boys. Squad list expected today. That is talking about Nigeria's under 20 team, the Flying Eagles. They will, of course, be representing us at the FIFA under 20 World Cup. And of course, there is anxiety in camp. Some players will be dropped, 21 players will make the cut. So we wait for that list as it comes later in the day. Well, 21 days to go also to the FIFA 2015 FIFA Women's World Cup. Nigeria's representatives, that's the Super Falcons, have been promised a whooping 88 million naira. I say that again, 88 million naira if they're able to get to the final of the World Cup. And of course, we move over to the CAF Confederation Cup, where Warri Wolves are feeling confident ahead of their qualifying round, last qualifying round against AC Leopards. We hope that they will be able to scale this hurdle and get to the money spinning group stage. Well, not the same amount of money like the Champions League, but at least it is something. So that's Warri Wolves for you. Last bit of news this morning has to do with the 10-kilometer Okpekpe Road race. All is set. The race takes place tomorrow, and all the expected professionals are here for the race. And of course, you know that they will be jostling for the $25,000 available for the winner of that race. A lot of top stars in that type of event are already in the country and will be in Okpekpe tomorrow for the race. Okay, well, I do know that you always want to get your views, your thoughts across to us. You want us to know how you feel about some of the things happening in the world of sports, especially here in Nigeria. This is how you can do it, just in case you're watching us for the first time. You can get your views, your thoughts across to us on Facebook, that is channels sports, on Twitter, the official channels Twitter handle at channels sports. And of course, you can tweet at that other handle you have on your screen, that's Yemi Adebayo 20. You can get your views across to us this morning. Let's talk about the Super Eagles, let's talk about the Flying Eagles, let's talk about Nigeria's female team, the Super Falcons. We'll also talk about all the other issues in the world of sports. Talk Warri Wolves, talk Copa America. Will be starting next month. We can also talk about that as well. We'll go on a break. When we return, I will introduce my partner on the show this morning to you, John Sken.
That's right. Toybet Primary School are the defending champions of the Channels National Kids Cup. Sadly, they will not be featuring this year because the competition has just gotten hotter. It's season 7 of the football tournament, and 16 schools will battle for the trophy. Come witness the skills that the grassroots as teams from these states compete for pride and glory. Venue for action will be the Teslim Balogun Stadium from the 21st till 27th of May. For more information, visit Channels TV website or call these numbers. Channels National Kids Cup. We're catching that. Yeah.
All right. It's also to tell you about the Channels National Kids Cup. Yeah, it happens this time of the year, every year. And of course, this is just to tell you that you should expect a spectacle when the competition takes place. It's going to run for a week, and of course, the final always comes up on Children's Day. Just make sure that you're involved one way or the other, either as a participating school, as a lover of the game. Or you could also bring your kids out there to the venue to enjoy seeing these kids playing football on Indeed. All right, now it gives me pleasure to welcome Oladapo Daniel. He makes his debut on the show. But Daniel, let me welcome you to the show. How does it feel to be here?
Yeah, good morning, Yemi. It feels great to be here once again on a beautiful Friday. And I feel all work no play making Jackie boy. So let's begin with what we have to give
Okay.
our viewers.
All right. Well, let's go on the show. And I know you're a lover of basketball, and you have to get your voice. You have to speak so that people will know that you really love the game as well, because everybody feels that football is the only sport that we have in Nigeria. Well, as we always do on Fridays, we always tell you where to get what on a Friday if you're a lover of sports. And we start with basketball. You know, where to be um, across the country, talking about the slamming and dunking game. So let's bring to you fixtures, week 7 fixtures that is, of the Premier Basketball League. Oluyole Warriors will take on Lagos Islanders, that will take place in Ibadan. Customs will take on Kwara Falcons. Police Baton will take on Union Bank. Dodan Warriors will take on Delta Force. All these matches will be played in the Atlantic Conference. That is week 7. Well, pick of the pack for the Savannah Conference will be Mark Mentos and FCT Rocks. It's going to be very big game, if you ask me. Kano Pillars and Mark Mentos last week, they really live up to the hype, but I think this one will. Kano Pillars take on Plateau Peaks in some of the other matches. Kada Stars take on Immigration, and Bauchi Nets take on Gombe Bulls. So if you are in or around any of these venues, you're either in Abuja, you're in Kano, you're in Kaduna, you're in Bauchi, and you're in Lagos as well, National Stadium. You can go out there and enjoy the beautiful game called basketball. Well, Dapo, let's talk about the national teams now, our male and female national teams, preparing for the AfroBasket and also preparing for the All African Games.
Concerning the national team preparing for the the under-21 and the Falcons, like I said, there's been great enthusiasm in the
No,
camp.
we'll get to football later, but let's quickly just talk about basketball. You know that our teams are preparing, like we said earlier, for the AfroBasket, also preparing for the All African Games, and we know that they're in camp, and of course, by May 30, after the AfroBasket, preparation begins in earnest for the All African Games.
Yes, concerning the All African Games, I can only say that the Tigers, which are really preparing, I know that they'll make us proud there because there's high hopes, and I believe in the camp there's a great camaraderie between in the team and within the coaching staff and the back room, and I can say that they will keep the flag flying for us there at the All African Games this season.
Okay, so we hope that they'll be able to do us proud, like Daniel said, and be able to, progress in whatever competitions they participate in. And like the president said, the camp will open, and all the invited players will be there. All right, let's move away from basketball quickly and talk about the Okpekpe Road Race. It's going to take place tomorrow, and all is set. And of course, all the top stars, Bebe Dinkesa, the Ethiopian Genet Yalev, all in the country, and Morocco's Hababi Aziz, all jostling for that $25,000 prize money. So we're hoping that the Nigerian will make it into maybe the top 10 this time. It doesn't always feel good seeing foreigners come and cut away the money, but we hope that Nigerians will do well, and we hope that it will be a success. All right, let's leave athletics and come to football. That I know you're so eager to talk about the Flying Eagles, and that's where we are right now. The list will be released today. Are you thinking of any surprises?
Actually, the Latin staff of Manu Galba, actually, there's great expectation, and optimism from those squad because we feel they are the golden era for the next Super Eagles. And all I can say is that Nigeria should not lose hope. As we all know, they've done it for us before at the under-17 level.
Okay.
And we believe here in New Zealand, which they'll be heading towards June. They'll do us proud and they'll keep the flag flying. But the only thing I would like us to notice from these people is that we should not just focus more on the trophy aspect. We should focus more on development.
Okay.
We believe that these boys are the new C. Ronaldo and the Messi of our times.
Okay.
The likes of Taiwo Awoniyi, Musa Mohammed. I know in their position.
And looking at their faces, they truly look young, and there's a lot of hope. But you see, back to what I asked you earlier, do you really see any surprises? Like, for instance, we hear that Kelechi Iheanacho is dropped or Isaac Success. Any of those foreign-based professionals, do you see any of them missing the cut?
Yes, if they don't make the coach list, I believe. Well, they say a game of football, you cannot decide. It's what the coach wants. I can see talented and quality players in that squad, and they fit it into key positions. I've not seen an O lacking in that squad. I can see that everything they've got, that little game midfield, a depth in the defense. And I'm telling you, with the likes of Awoni doing us the job in the striking force, I feel this team, they've got lots to offer.
Okay.
Ahead of
Irrespective of who is in the squad.
Yes, irrespective of who is in the squad,
Okay.
either Kelechi,
So
Iheanacho.
what he is saying is, look, if any of the top stars don't get to make it to New Zealand, don't worry, Nigeria will still do well. Okay, let's move on, and let's talk about the Falcons. 88 million naira. Sometimes when you hear this amount of money, you're going to ask yourself if you're in the right business. maybe I should have played football when I was younger, but I don't know. Does money really motivate, or is counterproductive? Because with the guys, it has always been counterproductive. It is when they say we will give you so amount of money, that is when they don't do well.
Yes, concerning that money, I'm telling you that money is really much, if I could say, because that money, it's 8 million. It's really, really much.
If they get to the final.
If they get to the final. And I know that will be a morale for the girls, a good stepping stone for them to really counter and say, wow, we have something like this, which ginger or morale, which will give us as a source of boost and encouragement towards the tournament. And I can tell you the girls will be firing all out against those teams and to get that grand prize.
Okay. Let's see if money can really do it. But some will argue that you can't give what you don't have.
Yes.
But we'll wait to see. As they progress in the tournament, they will get quite an amount. But if they're able to get to the final as a squad, 88 million, and I think that is good.
Yeah.
But whether or not the promise of money or a Naira rain can make you beat teams like United States, we'll just have to wait and